here. What is that art? Is that a Muldrotha? I think that's Muldrotha. That's cool. Muldrotha and Omnath. So Nuno might be on the prowess deck. I think he's played that a couple times the last few weeks. And then Quinn, I think, is still on the Underworld Cookbook. We'll see what he is thinking about tonight. He likes to switch it up every once in a while. He'll play Hardened Scales. So the decks that I usually play are Hardened Scales or Yawgmoth for Modern. I never did get over Mox Opal getting banned in Modern. He's revealing a Gigantha as his companion. Somebody's revealing a Gigantha as their companion. Let's see, a Construct. Hey, it's a Gigantha. Get Giganthed. Six players, 3 rounds, our final round. The only 2 players we have not seen play tonight, and they're playing each other. We will be back again on Monday at 6:30 p.m. for some Paper Legacy. And at the end of the month, I believe it is Saturday, February the 24th, we will be streaming all day long for our monthly 1v1 EDH tournament. Loves to just cut people's decks in the most smart-assy way that he can. Yeah, he's on prowess. I see a Mishra's Bauble in his Frylock Darcy. Shock. Cast a Darcy. Cast a Bauble. Surveil. Surveil again. 3 out of his 4 baubles. Yeah, there you go. Throw a creature in, it looks like. Nope, that's an Underworld Breach. Crack a bauble, look at his top card. It's just a land. Pass the turn at upkeep, he'll draw. Fetch. What in the world are you? Fetch Shock. Is that a Stalactite Stalker? What are you? Oh, just a Fatal Push. That makes more sense. At upkeep, he'll draw. Yeah, so it looks like an Urza Saga. Upkeep, he'll draw. Draw for turn. Play a land. Pass the turn. Draw the Urza Saga. I guess play the Urza Saga? Thoughtseize, targeting Nuno. Ooh, Expressive Iteration, Lightning Bolt, Manamorphose, one of the rituals, I think. He'll take 2 from the Thoughtseize. I don't know what you take. I guess the Expressive Iteration, since that's what's going to give him gas. Yep. Cast Underworld Cookbook. Draw for turn. Metamorphose. Draw a card. Filter red-blue, I assume. Cast a Preordain. So we'll have 1 red left, I'm guessing. 1 on the bottom, 1 on top. Draw from the Preordain. Play a land for turn. Still has a red available. He might just bolt? No. Just let him just lose the mana, I guess. Activate the Underworld Cookbook, not the Underground Cookbook. Make a clue. Daredevil is in the yard. Draw for turn. Or not Daredevil, Dragster. Ooh. Got a little Honda RC car out front. Oh, he's thinking about not playing that land, I guess. What are you thinking about here? Okay, so this is just the land he's going to play. Fetch. Get a land tapped. Where are we putting that? There you go. Move it over there so that it's harder to draw for turn. So I think it was a land that Nuno just showed. Probably filter red-blue again. Yeah, red-blue. Cast Mishra's Bauble. Bauble, Quinn. Pass the turn, lose the mana. So using the Metamorphose just as cantrips. Make a second clue, discarding the Dragster, picking up the Dragster, or Daredevil, whatever the card is called. It's the Kaladesh card. It's like Oval Chase Dragster or something like that. Get a basic swamp. Gonna make a construct. Make a construct that's a 4/4. Yeah, 4/4 construct outside of bolt range. Nuno is Delirious. Land, artifact, creature, instant, and sorcery. Draw it upkeep. We got a trigger on the stack for the Urza Saga. Yeah, he'll just make another construct. It's a 5/5 construct that he can grow to a 6/6. 2 lands and what looks like maybe an expressive iteration off of that. He'll grab the Shadow Spear. Doesn't have the mana to activate it, so it's a 7/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6/6 that it can grow to a 7/7. Play a land for turn. Discard. Make a clue. Pick up the Oval Chase Dragster, Daredevil, whatever it is. Swing for 7. He's got mana up. Take Nuno to 10, so Nuno is dead on board. Bolt. Draw for turn. Expressive Iteration. Let's see what he can find. I don't think he found enough. The trample from the Shadow Spear is too much just by itself. Nuno's still trying to think through the math, I think, though. Yeah, he's just going to put up. The math was not on his side there in the least. The best way to sideboard it is to take out all the bad cards and hope that you have enough good cards to put in to replace all the bad cards. Sometimes when you take out all the bad cards for a matchup, you realize that maybe you're just playing the bad deck. This is why I've routinely scooped up after playing Cloud Post again in Legacy, because it turns out that Cloud Post is just not very good right now. Sideboard faster, guys. Come on. It's Valentine's Day. People want to get home. I do think it would be funny if all three of the matches that we showed on camera tonight lasted 20 minutes each. We're already going to get out of here. It's already going to be a pretty short stream. I'm guessing closer to 2.5. Hey, look at that. That's a lot of cards that were not good. And a lot of cards that are good. Was that 8? Did he just bring in like 8 or 9 cards? See, when you take out all the bad cards, maybe you realize that you're just not playing a very good deck for your matchup. We got our third round of Modern tonight. Very low turnout. Just 6 people didn't feel like doing something for Valentine's Day. We got Nuno on the right playing red-blue prowess. And we've got Quinn on the left playing. Ooh, I think I gotta turn this. Quinn could look back here and actually see the screen for a second. We got Quinn on red-black Underworld Cookbook. So is it Oval Chase? Ovaltine. We got the little Ovaltine kid that when it enters the graveyard, or Oval Chase. Oval Chase Daredevil. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Oval Chase Daredevil from your graveyard to your hand. So what Quinn was doing was looping that by discarding it with Underworld Cookbook, creating a clue, and then re-picking it back up so that he always had something to discard to the Underworld Cookbook and continue to grow the amount of clues that he had. Urza's Saga beat down with the Karnstrucks, like you do. Nuno will be on the play. He's deciding whether or not he's going to keep this. Play up. They're both staying at 7. Land fetch, cast a Darcy, surveil his Frylock Darcys. So he's got Frylock. All of the Aquatine Hunger Force characters are his Dragon Rage Channelers. Surveil trigger on the Mishra's Bauble cast. It is a Lava Dart. He'll crack. Couldn't see what it was. Maybe a Stone of Ehrlich. Untap upkeep. He'll draw off the Mishra's Bauble. Nuno needs one more card type to be Delirious. Land, fetch, play a Ragavan. Oop, come on, 17. There you go. They got there. Cast a Mox Amber. Bolt that Darcy. Lava Dart with Bolt on the stack. Lava Dart, he's thinking about it. Yeah, Bolt. Yeah. Sack that land. Sack it. Sack it. Nuno is now Delirious, though. Oh, and Quinn still has to get the land, whatever he's deciding to play. Nuno will play a Spire Bluff. Yeah, I think it's Spire Bluff. Monastery Swift Spear. Yeah, swing. Go ahead, see what happens. Nope, he's going to pass the turn. Nope, he's going to swing. Nope, he's not going to swing. He can't make up his mind. He is going to attack. He is not going to attack. Quinn draws for turn. Tap the Mox Amber, cast a Lightning Bolt targeting the Monastery Swift Spear. Nuno is just going to let it die. Go to combat, declare attacks with the Ragavan. Nuno is going to flash back the Lava Dart, sacrificing a mountain to deal 1 damage to Ragavan. And Quinn has cast a Grafdigger's Cage. Just a little bit too late to stop that Lava Dart. Nuno plays a land for turn, passes. What does Quinn find? Pass the turn. Hasn't found a land, hasn't found a threat. He's got a Mox Amber that cannot tap for anything. Play a mountain, cast a Metamorphose, probably filter red-blue. Draw a card. Cast a Soul Scar Mage. He's got blue mana available still. He'll just lose it. Another bolt effect. Draw for turn. He cannot find a land. He's got all these little burn spells, but nothing. Filter again with Metamorphose, red, blue. Draw. Play a land for turn. He's gonna pass and just lose the mana. No, he'll put Gigantha in. There you go. Gigantha to hand. If he's got another... Oh my gosh. I think that was an Inti. Fetch and a turn. Quinn is struggling. I cannot believe he has not found another land. So let's see.
Who's winning here?
So Quinn is up a game. Nuno has 4 lands in play.
Is he playing his Storm deck thing?
He's playing that Prowess deck, yeah.
Oh, he's playing Prowess.
Yeah, so Gigantha is in hand. He's cast the Ritual, so he can cast Gigantha, plays a land for turn that comes in tapped. Quinn is stuck. Hey, there he goes.
Hey,
he found land. Yeah. He's stuck on that Mox Amber and a Blood Crypt for the longest time. And he's going to die to a Gigantha, just swinging for 5 every turn.
Yeah, seems like... Okay, so now he got the second land. So he actually... so Quinn can actually start getting things going for themselves. It seems like... Probably going to fetch a basic swamp. Doesn't really need to shock. Probably going to play the NT now at this point.
Yep.
Activates Amber, and then it can kind of start going from there. But Nuno has the Gigantha, so that kind of...
Yeah, did you see what the last... he had... Quinn had one...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got to get rid of the NT. The NT can cause a lot of problems, especially if Quinn can get the engine set up with the cookbook and the Daredevil. That can get really rough. I mean, I played Quinn last round, and in game 1, dug a little deep. Ironically, the last turn before he conceded, he had a Ragavan and NT out. And then the 2 cards he got off Inti when he did the cookbook twice. Ooh, there's the...
so Orc's Bowmaster. Yeah. So just 1 to the face. Make an army token. Yep. Block with the army token.
Oh, that's the Soul Scar Mage on Nuno's side. Okay,
yeah.
I see it now. But I was saying, he had Inti... Ooh, Shadowspear. Yeah, Shadowspear can be rough for the Prowess-style decks. But it is post-board, so I imagine... Nuno should have a way to deal with artifacts very easily. Normally, Prowess decks will have about 2 to 4 ways to deal with artifacts. Normally 2 otherwise.
So Quinn has fetched up some sort of land. He got put right in where the glare zone is.
Yeah.
So before damage, so we've got six current power coming in. Nuno has not cast any spells yet. What is that? He flushed something in.
They might be confused on something happening here. Okay, I'm actually going to
go see what that is. Whatever it is, it's a bolt right at...
It's another Bowmasters, I think.
Okay. So, what in the world?
I just want to see what that is.
Yeah, we're figuring out what this one is. We got a Prowess trigger on Soulscar Mage. So we're going through.
It was just Bowmasters.
Okay. So did you see? So he was at 10, so he took 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the Soulscar Mage does make it. Gives things -1/-1 counters for damage, non-combat damage.
Yeah, essentially any non... Yeah.
So Spear,
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yep, just swing out.
Yeah, Nuna's playing a different version. Oh, what is this? Another Bowmasters, probably?
Yeah.
Probably holding 3 of a kind Bowmasters in the hand at that point, so... Yeah, just essentially creates another 1/1 block, so Quinn can double block the Soulscar Mage, but again... If his Prowess deck probably has a non-creature spell that can make the the Swiss Spear or even the Mage big enough to where it's just irrelevant how Quinn decides to block.
Now, does Gigantha have Trample? I cannot remember.
Gigantha does not. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, block like that.
Oh, yeah, it makes everything bigger, so it becomes irrelevant. Yeah, it's a priority ritual. So Nuno is playing a non-traditional version of prowess, where rituals kind of just cast a couple more of your spells very easily.
Yeah.
And yeah, Quinn had
We saw the Metamorphose, which I thought was such a strange choice.
So Metamorphose is not, because past iterations of a prowess style deck has played Metamorphose because you have Soul Skirmish, you have Swift Spear. It just allows you to make your prowess creatures bigger and just allows you to dig a card deeper. There was for a while years ago in Modern where there was essentially what you would call a mono red prowess deck, where you just had like a huge plethora of like 1 mana spells, and with Metamorphose it allows you to, 1, make your prowess creatures bigger, but 2, just like it draws you a card and just like allows you to chain a bunch of like cheap 1 mana spells. So like Metamorphose, it's a perfectly reasonable card. It's not something you would see more normally nowadays.
I was gonna say it's just been forever since I've seen Metamorphose.
No, you would not see Metamorphose normally. But like I said, I don't, having Metamorphose, it's perfectly fine. But like I said, Nuno's playing a more non-traditional version of what you would see in a prowess deck nowadays. So like he's playing with a bunch of ritual style effects because leaning a little more heavily into the Imagine Underworld Breach and be able to kind of make your creatures big enough and like cast a bunch of your spells freely from the graveyard without being too constricted on mana is probably how Nuno has decided to approach with this deck. I know we're getting through quick, so no sideboard changes really. It seems
doesn't look like. I don't think either of them actually made any
they
sideboard changes.
Just went right into it.
Hey, this is our first match on camera that was not 20 minutes.
My match was quick. I steamrolled Escape Shirt easily. It was quick.
That was ridiculous.
I went through it, by the way.
Nice.
This deck is so stupid. Yes, Stalker.
Hey, there we
go.
go.
I will say I like this build of Red Black Asmo with Stalkers. I like Stalker a lot in this deck.
I think Stalker is fantastic
with
Underworld Cookbook. It does so well in so many different decks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that sort of design where it does not have to be stuck in a single type of deck.
No, it's completely reasonable. Yeah, Stalker is a great card in a format like Modern. Kind of wish you saw a little more playing Pioneer, but it's not so many ways to have a permanent go into the graveyard, so much more restricted on that front. Does Quinn actually have a second land this time?
Imagine hope so. There we go. A little fetch. A fetch to make the Stalker even bigger too.
Yep. Probably just fetch, play NT, and then kind of just attack. I mean, NT would be exposed. So probably no reason for them to play NT at this point. Yep.
Fetch.
Attack. Just get a basic swamp.
There you go.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to do anything crazy. I mean, it operates very easy on just having 1 red source out, and then basic swamps from there on out, really. So, dropping the
whatever. Oh, now we know about a land.
Oh no! Hidden tech, super secret tech.
Really drives the deck,
Mm-hmm. NT? Which would you play on 2 if he doesn't want to play instant speed? Oh, Gaming Speed. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. But again, I imagine Nuno should have some form of artifact removal.
So he was at one point playing the Shattering Spree. He doesn't have a land drop, though.
Oh, kept a 1-lander. Oh, Quinn forgot the trigger. I mean, technically at this point...
It's too late, yeah.
Technically, yes. Even at casual REL, when the game actions progress. Like, if it was at the beginning of his turn, yeah, it's perfectly fine. It is casual. Although Quinn can be also the one who's like, no. Or Noodle could be the one to say no, but for casual events, yeah, it would be a reasonable thing just kind of back. Oh, okay, Noodle did have a second land, so that's not that bad.
Okay.
Yep, push one of them.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't play a 2-drop. And... Did Quinn just throw a basic, or was it a fetch? I think it was a basic. Yeah, it's no fetch. So no trigger this time.
Spire Bluff. Swing.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. Yep. I mean, that's figures. So.
Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Probably deal
Army.
1 damage to the Swift Spear, and then block with the army.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless Nuno has a 1-mana spell. Oh, yep. I mean, it is more correct. Now, of course, it may not matter because you would still... play a 1-mana spell and kill one of the things, and so by bolt, so it would still be fine regardless in the end. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. Now, Nuno just has to pass. Yeah, kill that. Boom. Now, no reason to kill the Stalker quite yet, because Quinn has not descended this turn, so you just kind of let things be. Nothing crazy. Tap for 2.
Twosies.
Yep.
Bolt.
Yes, this dies. That is not correct. Tell us for a second.
That costs an extra. Yep. That swamp is tapped down.
Hey, Quinn. You have D sphere out. D sphere symmetrical. Yeah, there's more mana. Yep.
There we go. We got it fixed. Nice and easy.
Yeah, a lot of people do forget that at times. Like, D sphere is
well, because they made so many asymmetrical effects after they printed this. It's
it's still just a 2/2, so it's not like Nuno is completely on the back foot yet.
No, he's still. So he did have Shattering Spree at one point out of his sideboard for stuff. I'm not sure if he thought to bring that in.
Ooh, iteration. If Nuno gets a Blaine here, it's not that bad. If Nuno doesn't get a land, which I think based off Nuno's body language did not get his 4th land. Potentially, who knows?
Card to hand. Lava Dart, that is...
Yeah, and Nuno, again, has a 4th land. No, if he... There it is.
Okay, cool. Fetch.
Yeah.
Down to 12.
So now it's good, and then can actually
and then Dart.
do it.
Yep.
Yes.
Cost the extra 1.
Yes, we'll do that.
He's got his math, right?
Yeah.
It just sends... Oh, wait. It only descends at your end step.
Yeah, so it's only at the player's end step, so it would not trigger. It's fine.
Yeah.
Which is good. Because that would definitely make things a little bit better.
Take 2.
There we go.
It's going the distance.
And tapping. Oh, is Quinn hellbent in this play? I think so, yep.
It
has one card.
Single card in hand.
Probably not.
And Nuno has 2 cards in hand, I think?
Yes. 3 now. Oh,
4. Okay.
Oh, has a decent grip. 5, I think.
Yep. You got a Gigantha in hand.
Special action, so you can still play a 1-drop if need be. Oh, okay, no land this time.
A Bolt would have been really good. Just to clear out that Stalker. That's his only
he
clock.
can still bolt on Quinn's turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Still bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Unholy Heat also might.
Yeah.
Quinn's gonna put Gigantha in his hand too.
And
an Urza Saga. There we go.
I think you just activate Urza Saga on Quinn's turn. Next turn. It's on chapter 2. Oh, what do you think, James?
I think that Sphere is going to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, the Sphere,
Because
Yeah, especially if you just create a construct and get Shatter Spear and just kind of go to town from there. That I think could outrace Nuno very easily.
I mean, just...
Now, if Nuno has a 5th land, they may not be as bad. But Nuno has to have a 5th land here. If they don't, then Nuno could definitely be in trouble for sure.
He's got to double check it. So
reread it.
Every spell adds an additional 1.
Yes, and anything that taps for more than 1 mana only taps for a colorless mana.
You got a Darcy. He's got the altars, yeah. It was so confusing when I wasn't here. I was like, what in the world is he playing?
Yeah, that storm effect is going to be really relevant.
If he's got the Shattering Spree, that's...
Does he actually have Shattering Spree? That's the thing.
He has to have Shattering Spree, otherwise it doesn't look like he's got it.
Well, it's not that bad. I see a Ritual, I see Underworld Breach, I see 2 other cards I can't quite tell.
He's got to have something to get rid of that D-Sphere, though.
Yeah.
No, yeah, D-Sphere is just putting a huge hamper. Oh.
3 mana. Grape
Shot
Shot
for 2.
Or
yeah,
Storm.
Storm is 2. Oh, he's just trying to get the Surveil going, which that is completely reasonable. Okay, I think right now, it might be. I think could be at 3. Doesn't have active Darcy right now.
Mm-hmm. Instant sorcery creature.
Is there a land? No, there's a land. Darcy's active. Darcy has to be active. Yeah, if it's land creature. Yeah, land
Another
creature. Instant
Stalker.
Yeah.
So he casts the Stalker. Because he wants to make the token.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Yeah. So it's a free 3 attack. Now the question is, we know most likely Quinn is going to grab a Shatter Spear. So that's going to happen no matter what.
Land for turn. Does he just cast a Gigantha?
Might have to, because right now the construct would only activate a construct and construct again On Quinn's turn, that'd be a 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4.
a 4,
Shadow
4.
Spear would be a 5. So it would be a 5, 5. So Quinn would still gain 5.
So, and I think Quinn has to do it that way so that the tokens are out of bolt range as well.
Yes, it's going to have to happen like that regardless. So yeah, contract becomes it is a 2/2, creates another contract on when before chapter 3 pops off. So it'd be 3 Shadow Spear, 4, and then Quip would be 5. So it would at least be able to trade with a Gigantha, get the Gigantha off the battlefield, but like Quinn would still have a 3/3 contract with a potential 4/4, even bigger contract.
So we've got 2 3/3 constructs with the search trigger on the stack.
Yep. And what's also nice is that Descend triggers this turn.
Yes,
Nope. Yep.
So it's going to trigger regardless. Yes, that's correct. Yes.
So we saw the Shadow Spear in game 1, I think.
Yeah, you keep the Shadow Spear. There's no reason to ever take it out.
Yeah.
I was just I was trying to remember if I saw it in his deck already, and I think we saw it game 1, but it didn't matter. He had 2 8/8 constructs on the field with the Daredevil and Cookbook in hand or active.
Yep.
Yeah, what I've found is if you're building a Saga deck, Shadow Spear is one of the first cards you're putting in usually.
Yeah. I mean, you never want to take out any instance ever, right?
No.
Yeah, there's no reason to, yeah.
It always makes sure that your guys are doing something, and if you're not playing any creatures, I don't know if you really want to be a Saga deck.
Yeah.
In Modern and Legacy, it's a different story.
Yes.
I can see that. I mean, Quinn has to get Shadow Spear. There's no reason not to.
He's thinking really hard about it.
Yeah, you have to get Shadow Spear. Yeah.
Just equip it. You got a 5/5.
Yeah, 5/5, force the attack, gain 5 life in the process, but get rid of the Gigantha, which is huge.
If you tax Minno's deck enough and get ahead enough on life total, it's hard for him to come back.
Yeah, plus Quentin does have the dampening. I keep want to say dampening sphere. So yeah,
Wow.
Nuno is forced to. They're going to trade, so the contract should be off the battlefield. Yeah,
Yep.
and then Quinn's left with a 3/3 contract that becomes a 4/4. Wouldn't be surprised if Quinn has at least one other artifact and the descent. Yep. Descent.
There you
Remember
go.
this time.
Draw.
It's good practice to do that. Now,
Still,
if
anything.
Nuno has an unholy heat, lightning bolt will do it to an extent. Although it can just re-equip the Shadow Spear if it happens in the main phase. So it depends on what access of removal spells Nuno has.
land fetch.
You just get a basic mountain. Yeah. Yep. Good mountain. Has mismatching mountain like a good player.
I like to have mismatched lands and in various cards just so that I know which card they've seen.
Yep. I accidentally do that with my Shieldreds. Because I happen to like both arts. So.
Yeah. All right. So what is the play here? Oh, breach.
So breach.
Oh, okay. So
Trigger.
just wants to at least get the breach going, just to try and get rid of the contract at this point. Yeah. Fortunately, with the sphere out, changes.
It's just so hard.
Well, yeah. If the sphere wasn't out, Nuno could easily just get a bunch of bottle triggers going and draw at least 4 cards, minimum 5.
And then potentially even escape out Grave Shot for a lot.
Yeah.
So anything he casts now. So he has
Well, he has-
multiple baubles in his graveyard. So it costs a minimum of 1.
Yeah, it's going to go bigger. The cost is going to go up though because of the sphere out.
It scales for each.
So he is just gonna
He's
bolt
forced after
for
he has
2.
He has to bolt. Get rid of the
Eat some
contract.
lands.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get rid of the contract. Has to. Doesn't, then it will lose.
There you go. Construct. Yep.
You gotta get rid of
Which
the
is a
contract.
3/3 currently.
Yep.
Mark 3 damage on it.
Yep. Mark 3 surveil.
Surveil. Pitch. Yeah.
Why not?
Uh,
Probably has at least another removal spell in hand, I would imagine, but it has to
he
cast it on.
has to cast a.
Just no.
because it costs 2.
Does it have a second lava dart then? That's the only thing I can think of because the stalker's at it has a 1/1 counter on it right now.
Mm-hmm. So he's just trying to draw anything right now.
We can't
Surveil trigger.
Yeah, that's another land. So, is there a second lava dart in there? That's the only thing I can think of.
So. Another Urza Saga.
Yeah.
So he'll. And that
so
breach is gone as well.
Breach is gone. Nuno. Quinn should hopefully know that too.
Yeah. Play the Saga for turn.
Okay. Nuno, the breach is gone. I mean, yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Swing for 3. Yeah. Just.
The breach should be in the graveyard.
There we go.
Stalker's at 3.
2 mana.
Inty. Has to be Inty.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, dash.
Ragavan.
Yeah. So that's
Swing
3,
for 5?
5. Yeah, put him down 3. If Quinn hits a lightning bolt, it is game. Oh, was it 4?
Yeah, because
I thought Stalker was
it
at 2.
didn't get a counter.
So it's
once.
So it should be 5. He
Yeah,
was at
5.
8.
Yeah, that's 5. That's hard.
So Nuno should be at 3.
Yeah, Nuno.
Should you be at 3 now or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're on camera.
And the Ragavan was dashed.
Shadow Spear.
Oh my god. Hey! We did it!
Top.
We did it, boys and girls. Do you have a limiter set on here?
Say that again.
Do you have a limiter set on your input?
We don't have
Okay,
anything.
that's fine.
We've just adjusted our game. That's all.
Yeah, I know. If I come in on for Monday, I can try to get some basic things set up for y'all. I'm not gonna deal with it now.
Yeah, and especially what I would really like us to have something a little bit more well-defined when we get to the Saturday EDH tournament as well.
When's that happening again?
The 24th, we just double-checked.
Okay.
So we want to be able to put up like player names and like record or something like that as well as part of a overlay. Anyway.
Something basic, yeah. Talk about that later.
So he has a Darcy that has to attack. He cannot leave it back for a blocker.
No.
He knows about a Ragavan that can get dashed in, equipped with a Shadow Spear. There's nothing he can do really about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
I mean, again, that sphere is just presenting a huge bottleneck right now. That can become very difficult for you to kind of get out of. Not able to get rid of, wasn't able to get rid of it earlier. I don't know of a lot of outs for Nuno at this point, realistically.
I mean, again, he needed artifact removal for that D sphere a turn ago. Without that, he's dead on board regardless of what he does because of the known.
Probably, yeah. And I think Nuno is kind of realizing. I mean, there's the Steam Vents in hand.
I don't see.
Even if he has attack with the Darcy and the even just having one creature, the Stalker has menace. So
a breach, surveil.
Yeah, bold again.
An unholy heat.
Was that an unholy heat?
It was an unholy heat.
So
he's got another.
There should be at least one more bauble in the yard still, so you could bauble for one. You'd be able to draw that, and then you can. You can't even do that because you still have to get rid of the Stalker. If Nuno has at least a bolt in hand, I might just be bolting now.
So he's going to cast the
lightning bolt.
Yep. The bolt.
Yeah, the problem is with the Ragavan.
Surveil, swing for 3.
The Ragavan. I mean, again, the sphere wasn't on the table. Quinn was dead.
Yeah.
You just bolt a couple times. Sphere literally is just the one card that is saving Quinn and probably will get Quinn Quinn to victory.
Yep. The other option route is you escape bobble.
Yeah, no, you would bobble a bunch of times, draw a bunch of cards, and kind of just refill your hand that way.
You can also just kill them with Grape Shot in your yard.
Oh yeah, that is it. But again, Sphere is just
he's past the turn. He knows about the Ragavan that gets dashed.
Yeah. Probably just bluffing it at this point, but I mean.
I don't know. I didn't see.
Again, it's the matter like just Quinn doesn't need to win this turn, but giving Nuno one extra turn could matter.
Yeah.
So I think you're forced to dash Ragavan, equip, and then hope make Nuno have it or not. Now, one other thing is there's a Lovedar in the yard. Can pick out Ragavan if Quinn goes for that line.
So he's going to dash it in.
Whether or not he chooses to equip or not. Oh.
Equip. So activate on on
Got a
activation.
Lava Dart in response. Get rid of it. Yep.
So floating.
You float one, right? Because Yep. I
Okay.
think. Yep. Sacrifice. Oh, is there another Ragavan in hand?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but just regular cast.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Cost the extra one.
Yeah.
Because dash is still a cast cost.
Yep. All right. So if Nuno draws, I don't know if Nuno has a third breach or not. So attack for 3.
Woo!
Could.
So he's got a Soul Scar Mage that he has to put into play. And I don't know what else he drew. Because he has to... So there's going to be another construct that he makes. Chapter 3. I don't even know if he makes the construct. I think he just floats the mana. And equip.
Yep. Floating the mana. Where do you get it in this instance, though? What could Quinn...
I mean, he's
probably
just got the cookbook. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what he's got.
cookbook, Asmo.
Well, Asmo doesn't have one.
No, it's not that. It's if you have to get the Asmo, it has to be cookbook, discard Gigantha, play Asmo. Oh, you don't have enough at that point.
No.
No, yeah. What do you get?
I think you still get the cookbook.
I mean, I don't know the exact contents of Quinn's deck.
Yeah.
What
I don't
other
know what any
1
of
or
his
0
other
mana
targets.
CMC artifacts could be in the deck. I mean, cookbook might just be the thing to get because, like, what else are you going to get?
Yeah.
I mean, a play that Quinn could do.
Oh, it's the Unholy Heat. I forgot. He drew
Unholy
the
Heat, yeah, Unholy Heat, and I think it was a ritual. One of the rituals of the newer art from Ultimate Masters or the dual deck. So
that Unholy Heat might be enough to just keep him alive.
maybe Quinn was supposed to
I definitely.
Make the token.
Well, no, he can still play the Gigantha. But again, Unholy Heat gets rid of that very easily.
Yeah.
Now, one thing Nuno can do if Quinn plays Gigantha, this is, again, knowing the contents of both. Play Gigantha,
So he just gets the cookbook.
yeah. Play Gigantha, don't attack. Because if you attack with Monkey, Nuno can just block a Soulscar Mage and then Unholy Heat Gigantha, kill Gigantha, and then Nuno needs to have essentially a non-creature spell with way on the crack back. But I think... Oh, what do you... Just one?
Just equip.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
you just equip. Just make Nuno have it. And Unholy Heat. Yep.
Unholy Heat, Prowess Trigger.
Now, Quinn... What else would Quinn have is the question. Does Quinn have another creature?
Oh, I think he just drew another
Sphere.
Sphere. Yep.
Is that another cookbook and Sphere? I would have just played Gigantha to kind of
Yeah.
prep yourself as best as you can. I would not have attacked there.
Now I think he's down a land because he didn't have the mana now to cast
Yeah.
Gigantha.
You cast him for what is it, another? Oh, Asmo.
Because he had discarded something.
Yeah. Did he?
Oh, I don't know if he did.
What did you discard?
I don't think he discarded. I don't think he can cast.
I mean,
Asmo.
he can discard.
Maybe he did something else.
He can discard. That's not an issue. So it's like not that big of a deal. But I don't think players realize it. Hey James, can you ask Quinn if he discarded?
Quinn, did you discard?
Yeah,
There he
yeah,
is.
realized
Yeah,
that.
he had something.
It matters. It does matter. That's the thing. So question is now: So it's not
this is why nobody really wants to play on camera.
Oh, I don't care. I think it's good. It's good though. People, you have to understand these things. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be on the microscope and it sucks, but hey, that's magic.
So that Asmo is enough.
Mm-hmm.
That Asmo is enough, right? Because
well, okay, so only one food. So you need to have 2 food to be able to use Asmo's ability.
right. Second.
Okay, there we go. So now Asmo can do the thing.
Yep.
Kill Darcy. So now the question is,
And they are in turns. That's why they've been tracking it with the die on top of their decks.
Okay. So now they take a little bit more of the time. I am going to get going.
Yeah, get out of here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, see you on Monday.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make an effort to try to come on Monday. Plus, I want to help you guys a little bit more with that. So
I would appreciate it. Yeah.
This is a
So
really
I see a
cool
ritual. Yeah, this is fun.
scheme. Yeah.
It's a ritual and what? What is that other one? He's not going to show us. It's fine. He doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about anything. Always breach. Prowess trigger
Almost there. We'll see.
on the stack. So the prowess triggers happen. The surveil trigger happens. I think the last card in Quinn's hand is just that the second D sphere. He's going to leave it on top.
I think.
And Quinn is likely just going to activate to discard, make a second clue, sack the 2 clues to kill the Darcy. Yep. So that Nuno can't get any more surveil triggers. That's gonna do quite a bit. Nuno does have an unholy heat in the yard. He's got a lightning bolt in the yard. He can just bolt the Asmo.
2 mana.
Two mana to cast the bolt. Because he could not cast that ritual. To face, go to 2. Swing for a 3. He has to block.
Forcing him to block.
Yeah.
This is an interesting situation where a bolt off the top for either.
Yeah.
See, and then that ritual is lethal next turn if he gets another turn.
There you go. I think that's turn 3? Turn
Yes.
3 or 4. Okay.
Quinn needs a Ragavan here. I think.
Yeah.
Not
Ragavan
much
is
of-
enough.
I don't know how many bolts, but
I don't think there are any more lava darts in Nuno's graveyard either.
yeah. So, as a joke, Blightning also gets there.
That's a very you card, is what that is.
Yes, that's the old style Jund card. Or a Lightning Skelemental.
Yep.
That said, any.
So I think Quinn is okay. So he's just going to pass. I think he was thinking about activating cookbook, making the clue,
Buying
just
a
drawing a
turn
card,
for food.
swing. Ugh, the bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. It
That
was a
bolt-
saga. That's why he didn't play it.
Yeah.
He was gonna. Man.
That was rough.
He almost.
And I think who won game one? Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn won.
So that's a
He
draw.
won it so fast. No, this was game three. This
Game
was
three?
game three. Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Nuno. Yeah, I played him round one.